Hey everybody, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're returning. My name is Hannah. This is a channel about cross stitch, and it is like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm getting this done early. And this will be a really quick one because I really don't have anything. It's been a really slow week for me. I had to work until like 8:30 last night. Didn't stitch at all. Worked from home today, so have gotten a little bit done. Have not worked on anything that I said I was going to, or like that I, am trying to get myself to do. It's just when it's long days and like I don't want to think, I end up not stitching on full coverage stuff because not like I have to think really hard to stitch on full coverage. It's just like more colors and more confetti, and that makes my brain hurt a little bit after long days at work. So I only have 3 projects, which is pretty normal here recently, but it's not like 3 projects that you would, I don't know, you'll see. Anyway, so we'll get right into it. I do have one bit of haul, but it's going to be like a real short video today. I'm not even sure if it's going to be 10 minutes. We'll see. I don't have any life stuff either, other than like I worked late yesterday, and I don't know why it's been like a slow stitching week for me. It just has. It's just been that kind of week where it's just like that. That is just what it is. Haven't had that much time to do anything. Work's been really crazy, so that's also, I don't know, it's a lot. So anyway, let's get right into the WIPs. So the first thing that I really haven't stitched much on since I think I maybe put in like 100 more stitches. It's so bad. I still don't have my 1,000 yet, but I have done a little bit of stitching on my Stitch in Time. This is the regular size max color artwork by Aimee Stewart, chart by Heaven and Earth Designs, and it's still in the hoop because I haven't finished. I just haven't really picked it up. I think the last time I worked on it was like Thursday. So yeah, it's slow going with this. It's just hard to pick up my full coverage when like life is really crazy, just because it's not just you pick it up and go with one, at least not the way I work. You don't pick it up and go with one color. Like I don't do them cross country. So it takes a little bit more thought, and I just haven't had that in me. So here is where we are currently. So yeah, not much more done. Maybe I got more than 100 stitches. I honestly can't remember. But yeah, I don't have that much more done from the last time that you saw this. I think I'm at like 600 something. So I still have to do like 300 to 400 more stitches to get to 1,000. Yeah. Slow going, people. But I'm hoping that this will, I'll want to work on it hopefully tomorrow or Friday, because Supernatural Sal is on its break right now. We don't have any new patterns this past week or this week, I think. So yeah. It's such a fun piece. It's just, it takes a lot of thought because of there's so many colors, and I can't find one of my bobbins for one color, which is also what's putting me off doing this piece, because I have to go like searching, and I don't really want to go searching. So yeah, that's what's going on with this one. So not much more done. That's what it's looking like fully. But yeah, I didn't bring the bag up for it because it was just sitting out. The next project, comparison photo. Here's a comparison photo. And that should be the only one that I actually need to show like a cover photo for that's not a paper cover photo. So that's real nice. The next one I didn't bring the bag up either because I actually was working on it, because like I know it's not Sunday, but like whatever, I'm working on it because it's something I don't need to think about. Actually the next 2 are pieces that I really don't need to think about much. But this is the Raccoon by Cottage Garden Samplings. It's part of the Year in the Woods, or A Year in the Woods. This one I'm really enjoying. Anyway, here is where we're at. You will notice, maybe, if you can see them, I have done some of the pollens. Actually, I've done most of the pollens. Like, that's basically, I think there's like 1 or 2 more pollens over on the other side of the raccoon, but I'm not going to do any of that until I've done the raccoon, because I don't trust myself to count all the way over here. But yeah, I'm basically almost done the flowers. I'll do the little house next, and then I'll do the raccoon. But I have to finish the little brown parts. I'm done all the white. The white everywhere down here is done. I just need to do the brown in the flowers, and then that'll be the flowers done, and I can go and do the house. So I'm going to work on this today, the rest of the day, because I just don't, you know, until my husband gets home, because I just don't feel like, my brain's not in it to go try to find the thread that I'm missing for my full coverage piece, and yeah. So I'll just work on this. I'm having fun with it. I'm not going to force myself to do things I don't want to do, so I'm going to do things I do want to do. So this is my #Wood Sunday Sal piece that I'm doing on a Wednesday, but it's fine. This fabric is so good. Look how good that pink, it's a little bit harder to see in the camera, but like in real life, that pink pops off this fabric. So good. This is 32 count linen colorway Jennifer by Grace Notes Fabrics. Grace Notes Fabrics. Sorry, there's a stain. I've already stained this shirt. I wear it too often. It's fine. It just means I need to get another one that I won't ruin. It's well loved already. And then in the winter, my sweatshirt will be well loved. It's just not cold yet. It was nice out this morning. It wasn't super hot. And then here's a comparison photo. It wasn't super hot yet. This morning it was like 70 degrees. So really nice. And then the last piece I worked on, it's a new start. I'm allowed to have this new start. I didn't forego my space and no new starts. This is a new start for my August album check. So the admin go through every, I think, 3 months. And they just make sure that you're making progress on pattern on your pieces. It could be a lot of progress on one piece, or it can be progress on multiple pieces, you know, however you stitch. So Carla, my wonderful album checker, she went through and she was like, album check complete, good job. So I got a new start for my album check. And I said I was not going to be starting any of these the last time, or when I showed them. Was it last time that I showed these? I don't remember. But, no, I think it was two weeks ago. Anyway, but I started one of the pieces that I bought on our little field trip shopping spree. Can you guys guess which one it was? Yeah, you're probably all guessing correctly. I started the pig feed sack, because can we just like look how cute that pig is? I'm doing it in the DMC. I'm not doing it in the silk, because this picture was the DMC and I was like, it looks great, so I'm just gonna do the DMC too. And I didn't feel like paying for the silk. Right now, it's just out of my budget. With this horse vet bill coming. I just know. I haven't seen the vet bill yet, but I just know. And I'm doing it on the called for fabric. And here is my start. So we've got an egg butt. Super fun. Look at that curly Q tail. It is the cutest thing. And then the inside of this will be filled in with pink, but I just haven't gotten there yet. I'm trying to do all of the black first. Yeah. And it's not going to take me very long. Like it's not that big. And it's not very many colors. So it's not going to take very long. That was just one night. Basically, it was like an afternoon through to an evening. But it didn't take me very long. And I don't think I worked on this the whole time that day. I'm pretty sure, was this Sunday that I started this? Or Saturday? I don't remember. It was this weekend, this past weekend. So, really fun. And it was funny because I serged the edges. Like, this is the cut that I got. They just gave me this piece. And I usually like to do 3 inches on every side. They didn't have the piece they had. This piece was not big enough to do 3 inches on every side, so it's 2 inches on this side, but it was not serged, so I was like, okay, I know I can turn off the cutting, like the cut edge on my serger, but I think it looks not great when you do that, unless you're really good, and I'm not. So I was like, okay, don't mess up too much because you don't have that much wiggle room. I didn't. It was fine. I only took off like a sliver on the edge. So I still have basically 2 inches on both sides. And then I've got like 3 or 4 inches on the top of the bottom. Yeah. Because this is a longer piece than I needed. But it's not quite wide enough for my usual. I'm okay with 2 inches. Like I've done pieces with 2 inches before. It's fine. But I just like, it gives me security knowing that I've cut pieces wrong before, knowing that I have like 3 inches, which is fine. Okay, so we're over 10 minutes. We don't have that much longer. It's probably going to be maybe a 15-minute video. So hopefully you guys are okay with a short video this time. Some of my videos are very long. So if you want a really long video, I have them. Just go find them. Oh, and this is by Carriage House Samplings. It's the same company that does the Hawk Run Hollow stuff, I think. I think it says it on the back of this pattern, but I don't know. Anyway, that's all my WIPs / new starts. So now my one piece of haul is I got my Fiberlicious Fabric of the Month. And the color name, and this is not surprise, like they show it on their Facebook. I try not to look, but it's not really a surprise for anybody else who might already be on their Facebook page. It's called I Lilac You a Lot. If you can't figure out what color it's going to be. I do get a 46 count linen, and I get a fat quarter. And this one turned out beautiful. Don't you bark, sir. This one turned out just exactly like the picture, basically. It's not going to come up on the screen. It's just not. But it's beautiful. And it's hard to see. You can kind of, there. Oh, jeez. Jax. Shush. Sorry. I'm hoping that he won't do that too much. And I don't have to stop this. There's the green there. So there is a lot of green kind of throughout this piece. Stop barking. Stop it. I don't want to hear it. But yeah, it's a really pretty piece. This fabric is like what I was hoping all of them would be. So we'll see. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with the 46 club or if I'm going to bump it down to 40. But because I haven't even used it yet, but I can see the holes, so that's not the issue. It's just the colors aren't coming out quite as they're photographed on the Facebook page on the 46 count. Not sure why, but this one did. Like this one, it's gorgeous. It reminds me, I know it's supposed to be like a springy, summery piece of fabric, but like it reminds me of Halloween. Doesn't everything? Like if she had named this something different, I would think Halloween. I mean, I do think Halloween even if she named it what she named it. So I'm probably going to find some sort of Halloween project to put on this. I mean, I could see putting a spring type fabric, a spring type, like, project on this, but like, I don't know, me being me, I see Halloween here. So, and that's everything. Like I said, it's going to be like a 15-minute video. 15 minutes, so here we are. Yeah, that's basically everything. I have nothing else. I'm hoping that maybe next week I will have a stitch in time done to its 1,000 and I can pull something else out. Because I'm not letting myself pull, like, I'm not going to be working on my pig anymore. I just wanted to start it because it was calling my name and I had a new start and I needed to start it. So I started it, but I'm not going to let myself stitch on it. The only things I'm allowed to stitch on right now, because I'm restricting myself to a point that, like, I can bear it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to say, like, I can't do anything other than a stitch in time. No, I can stitch on other things, like, to a point. So I can stitch on a stitch in time, and then my raccoon, and my supernatural style, when that comes out. Those are the pieces. And then, like, for my stitching groups, I can stitch on anything that I spin. So I'm not really restricting myself. I'm just trying to get that 1,000 into a stitch in time before I really, like, pull something else out. So when I don't feel like stitching on a stitch in time, I usually feel like stitching on this, which is good. If I didn't want to stitch on this and I didn't want to stitch on a stitch in time, I wouldn't, like, stop myself from pulling something else out. But right now this is working for me. So when I just can't be bothered trying to figure out my full coverage or pull out my full coverage, I'll just work on this usually. Because I really like this one. I'm excited. The raccoon is super cute, so I was excited to, like, get to it. Because it's a trash panda, and who doesn't love a trash panda? They're so cute. Yeah, they might be gross and, like, digging in your trash, but, like, they're cute. You gotta admit. It's pretty cute. So, anyway, that's everything. I will let you guys go. Hopefully you were okay with having just a little bit of a short video today, but it will mean it's pretty easy for me to edit. Yay! And I don't have to take a whole bunch of pictures. I just have to take 3. So, yeah, okay, that's everything. I will talk to you guys next week. Bye.